fans here in the mood to make a special video request for a good friend named Pivot. His link will be in the description box. Please go subscribe to him. He wanted me to make a video of my favorite PlayStation 2 video games. I have thought about making this video for quite some while. It turned out to be a video request, so why not make it today? Let's get started. I couldn't narrow it down to a top 10, so I'm doing a top 15. So let's get started. Coming in number 15 is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. A terrific game with a terrific story about a young prince who accidentally releases the sands of, is tricked into releasing the sands of time and turn every person in the castle into a sand monster. Terrific game with great graphics, great storyline, and a great game overall. What's cool about this game, you can even control time by, if you make a mistake, you can rewind and go back and redo the mistake you made. Fix the mistake you made, I meant to say. This is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Terrific game. And just to let y'all know, I'm going to put all the video game links to all the games I've reviewed in the description box. Coming in number 14 is Nascar Thunder 2004. One of the best NASCAR games ever made, and you don't have to be a NASCAR fan to appreciate this game. Even though it has some trouble with the controllers, but it's really a terrific game. You just need to take some time to go over it. Coming in at number 13 is NBA Live 2003, a terrific basketball game for everybody who's a fan of the NBA and everything basketball. Great graphics and fun gameplay. Coming in at number 12, NASCAR 07, a terrific game, maybe my favorite NASCAR game on the PS2, and I gave it a positive review. Really terrific game. Coming in at number 11, which I think is a very underrated game, is Primal. You play a woman named Jen, I meant to say, and Screed's her gargoyle friend right there. In the game, you play the two characters, and she is out to stop the monsters who've stolen her, who kidnapped her boyfriend. The game has a very unique story and a very unique gameplay. This is one of the best games on the PS2, and it's a very underrated game. Really worth checking out. Coming in at number 10, this game means a lot to me because it was the first I ever owned for the system. It's on Gran Turismo 3 Aceback. A terrific game, one of the best reasons to have a PS2 at the time. This game was so fun. The graphics were just awe-inspiring. The cars were just terrific. This is a great game for anybody who is a fan of the Gran Turismo series and a fan of racing games in general. Coming in at number 9, one of my favorite video game series, Bloody War 3. One of the best fighting games ever made, in my opinion. You play warriors who can turn into animals. That's fantastic right there. Great game in the series. I am a huge fan of the Bloody War series. Coming in at number 8, Transformers the game. I know the game may not have been the best in the world, but it was better than most of the games that were based off of hit movies. This one was one of the few exceptions in the video game based off movies world. And this one is, in my opinion, a really good game. And I gave this one a good review, so I'll put the link for it as well. Just note, I'm showing the PS3 version of this game. because my brother's borrowing my copy on the PS2. So coming in at number 7 is Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. One of the best series made in a long while. You get to play against guitar legends and play classic songs. Rock songs, that is. Coming in at number 6, WWE Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth. One of the best wrestling games out there. If you don't have this game, you need to get it. You don't have to be a wrestling fan just to enjoy this game. It's really just a fun game. A great career mode, great graphics, just overall a fun game. Coming in at number 5. The top 5 was really hard for me to do. Number 5 is the Fantastic Four. A really fun game by Activision. I gave this game a positive review. It was one of the few good comic book games and movie-based games made. A really fun game. If you don't have it, you need to check it out. You can even get it on the Xbox and GameCube systems. Number 4, this was again a hard decision, but number 4 is a classic, Twisted Metal Black, arguably the best in the Twisted Metal series. The game went a little more mature, and boy did it became a hit. This game is a classic right here. If you don't have it, what the hell is wrong with you? Coming in at number 3, WWF Smackdown, Just Bring It. The only flaw in this game is the commentary is just terrible. Really terrible. If you hadn't heard it, trust me, it'd be better on your ears. But the game has great matches, tons of moves, a great story mode, and real emphasis from the World Wrestling Federation. Terrific game. Now the next two, it was really again hard for me to make a decision because I love these two games a lot. And this game has to be a classic. Number 2 is Bloodrayne 2. One of the hottest female characters ever made, in my opinion. The game is basically this game is the sequel to Bloodrayne, and it takes place 60 years after the events of the first game, where she's still after her father's family for killing her family. The game has a lot of great plot twists. The game's graphics and voice acting is terrific. This is just a great game. Fantastic game. If you don't need it, if you don't have it, get it. Check it out. You don't have to even play the first game to understand the game. It's just a fun game. My favorite PS2 game ever is Transformers 2004. This game was so fun. It was just one of the best games ever made for the system, and it also made a great reason to buy a Transformer game. And it had a lot of great unlockables, phenomenal graphics and sound, terrific, challenging gameplay. It's just really a fun game. This is the reason why it's number 1. Thank y'all for watching, and take care.